Hello and welcome back to another episode. So today we are going to be trying to zoom through this. I'm recording this before I go to work. So we gotta be moving to get something of value actually done, because otherwise that means I have to record when I get home and I'm gonna be exhausted. Um, we don't care. All right. So what exactly were we doing? I think we were just chilling until our research gets done, essentially. So let's go continue building this radio relay. So there's our Archon King autopsy finished. Very cool. Icarus armor is now online. I'll say it is so quiet for some reason lately. I think that's just in my headphones, though. Are we working on a shadow chamber research? We are not, but let's do that.
This creature represents a near perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Alright, so now we're doing our autopsy for that, and in the meantime, we'll be doing a couple other things real lickety-split. We now have this bonus, so enemies will lose a turn if we reveal them on our turn, so that's going to be very useful. That'll probably pair really well with Skibitsky, because if we can reveal a pod, let him shoot a bunch of people, then they only get one action to do anything of value. Another thing to note is I'm pretty sure we can go into the proving grounds, and we have quite a few things we could be working on, like the Rage Suit, the Serpent Suit, and the Icarus Armor. So all of these do require alien alloys, and we don't have a tremendous amount of those, but I do think these are probably worth our time. Oh, so it's just like instant. Okay, that's good to know. And it might not be a bad idea to work on some of these armors as well. Also, yeah, I think we got a bonus to making these instant. I think it's either in the ring facility or one of the continental bonuses. I can't quite recall. But yeah, building some of these in the very near future might be a good idea, but I don't want to burn all of our alloys quite yet, because we do need some, we need some upgrades first. Like, I would very much like this rocket launcher upgrade. That would be very cool. That'll make the rocket launcher significantly better. Alien Psi upgrade I was talking about before would be very, very nice. A better bullpup would be nice, but like, it's only affecting a single person. I don't know how worthwhile that is. I mean, granted, some of these other upgrades are also only affecting a single person, but I think the value is different. Like, because the bullpup, we don't necessarily bring the skirmisher to get a ton of damage with his bullpup. Like, yes, he can definitely dish out some decent damage, but that's not like his primary thing. It's a lot of utility. Whereas the rocket launcher's sole purpose is to blow things up and blow up a lot of things. So I think upgrading that is actually worth our time quite a bit. The gauntlet we almost never use, so that's not even worth touching. Maybe a heavy flamer for our 2 flamethrower units, but I'm not certain about that. I think we hang on to the rest of our resources for now. Now the question is, what do we do now? Because, I mean, I suppose we could go knock out this facility, but like, is there any reason to? We're only down to like 1 pip. I think we just go. Also, how many regions are left to unlock? Is it? Oh, okay, we have all of Africa, and then Australia we haven't touched. Okay, as I say, I think we have the entire globe, but no, not even close. Okay, well, let's go get our supply drop.
Avenger plotting new course.
If only we could get an alloy drop. That'd be pretty cool. Very cool. I think the only thing we really have left to do is come do this.
Avenger plotting new course.
This is very strange, very out of character for XCom. I feel like I'm in a position where I have like nothing really to work on until our research is done. Usually I have like a goal I'm working towards, but like Yeah, right now, instantly adding 1 block. Oh no, we're at 2 now.
The aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project.
Alright,
Taking
well,
out
we have
that
a mission to
facility
work on,
would
so that's
deal a
something.
serious blow to their efforts.
Return fire does suck. And then, wait, 2 missions only, really? A lost swarm may occur on any mission. Honestly, oh man, I do want to do this mission just because the Black Legion traders are here, and we haven't seen them in ages, so that'd be cool. But I actually do like the Lost World mutator or modifier or whatever. I think it's kind of fun, so I don't want to get rid of that. But I do want to play against the traders. Return fire does kind of suck, but it doesn't really apply to too many people. Like I said, I don't really want to get rid of Lost Swarm, so I think we will go ahead and knock out this mission. Like I said, that way we can at least, we can see the Lost
Setting course
some
for
more.
Chile.
Well, this doesn't seem like it's going to be too crazy of a mission, so I feel like we can probably get away with bringing some lower level soldiers. Yeah, I don't see any of those like super giant mechs. I just see the Hammerhead gunship, which, while still being kind of spooky, isn't like the scariest thing in the world. Also, have we still not got plasma armor? I thought we researched that, but apparently not. Alright, let's bring in some lower level people, like Lunkbox. But this time, we do want to try to get a kind of a balanced team going, because, yeah, I feel like we had a very close range team in our last encounter with our, like, lower level characters. And that's nice, but it definitely led to issues. And one more character. Let's bring Eclipse Nova. I think we could use another sniper, or a sniper. We don't even have one. Let's take a quick glance at everybody's kit. Make sure everybody's working with the correct gear. And I think we should be good to go. Yeah, looks like everyone looks about right. Let's send it.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Okay.
We're tracking the Advent General and his escorts, but we don't have an exact fix on their location. Sweep the area and
Wow.
eliminate the target along with any other hostiles that stand in your way.
I don't think I've ever started a mission instantly detected like that. Like, I've been revealed, but like spawning within line of sight of a pod. I think that only has ever happened to me when I'm on like the or the base defense mission. Well, looks like we are not going to be staying in concealment very long. We're going to have to figure out. The thing is, we don't even have the ability. Like, I could just say, oh, let our tank do the damage, but we can't. We literally have to break concealment here. Alright, Nathan Bravo, you are a scout, correct? We do not want you breaking your concealment quite yet. Alright, how do we want to handle this? Probably, I think we want to run and gun into here and shoot this guy in the back. That's probably a good starting move here.
Let's do this.
$71 is not amazing, but it's a decent chance.
Got our position.
Perfect.
As good as we get.
Alright, so that's a kill.
Getting cut to pieces.
We could move you up to here, but I think that's still using. Man, I wish the game would work with me here for a second. Is that squad site? We might actually be able to move up here and shoot him. Yes, perfect. All right. So is that a tank I spy in the background? Wow. Oh, I hadn't noticed that one. Wait, why do we... Oh, I was gonna say, why do we know where everything is? And it's because, we have the... We have that one thing where everything was scouted. But the question is, where's the VIP? Who is the VIP? Neutralize all enemy targets. I wonder if squad sight will let us just take shots at these guys from all the way over here. That would be kind of crazy. Alright, well, whatever. What do we want to do about this man right here? The problem is we don't have any infantry, so shooting through cover is going to be a little problematic. We could hail bullets, I suppose, but I feel like that's a little wasteful. But just taking pot shots at him, I don't think is going to accomplish much either. Oh, actually, maybe not. Okay, no, maybe it is.
The enemy has found us.
Oh, wait, we could just try to burn him with a flamethrower. That works.
Killing it with fire.
Very cool. That's what we're looking for. So he's on fire now, and also he has the I think only one status effect or one action. So I think he would only use his action to put himself out. So I'm not gonna try super hard, but I'm not gonna burn any abilities to kill him, I don't think. However, we can probably just walk up and axe murder him if we can figure out a way to do it without catching on fire. 4 to 6 damage. I thought your axe did quite a bit more than that. We could use jet shot. We can't use jet shot. Let's just take a shot at him. Really, no kill still. 1 health, he burns to death though, so we're chilling.
Got it.
And then Nathan Bravo. Where do we want you? Where do we want to go? Might be worthwhile to come pick these guys off before we engage one of these other pods. However, it might be worth trying to take the tank out, but he is kind of far away and at an awkward angle. So I guess for the time being, you just kind of come over here.
On Overwatch. We're picking up an inbound Advent transport. The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let him get on board that ship. Understood.
6 turns to kill everything on screen. I mean, granted, it's not kill everything on screen, but it is 6 turns to get over there. We need at least 1 turn to deal with a tank on its own, so... I love how they just, like, crawl into the floor. I love their animation. Alright, where is... Oh, I say, where's the fire? Apparently it's right here. Yeah, how do we want to handle this? Yeah, I think maybe we start going after the tank right now. Ooh, but we actually can't take a shot at it? Very interesting. Are we in a position where we are confident we can get in here and get a kill on it? And apparently we cannot shut down the tank with a hack, so we do want to 1-turn it. Very interesting decisions. We could always use rollout into Blooming Death, so that would deal a decent amount of damage. If nothing else, just shred its armor, but I think we want to kill, not just a lot of damage. So it might be worth taking a turn to reposition over here, or maybe push up. Oh man, it's a tough call, like especially with only having 6 turns. And also, that's apparently lighting on fire on this invisible fire no matter where we go. Yeah, I think what we can try to do is just like move right and try to push our way up. But maybe we're gonna have to spend a turn not aggroing the tank quite yet. So how far can we push up without getting spotted? So if we can just like, yeah, move up to here, do some overwatch. That way, if they do come in and attack us, we will basically get some free shots off on the tank. Or we spot the tank, or the tank spots us? No, it doesn't. Okay. I was gonna say, wait, does that mean, okay, you actually, you can shoot it now. But I think we want to hold off on that right this second. Let's bring tank in through here. And we're not going to end your turn quite yet, but very soon. We want you in position. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be a way you can move up here without catching on fire or revealing the tank. So I guess you just move up. You won't really help us with the tank at all, but we can bring you up anyway. You have a grenade you can use. And then you are actually going to be pretty important.
Got it covered.
And then Nathan Bravo will just wrap you around. Well, you can approach from any angle, I suppose. Yeah, you positioning here should be fine. And I guess... is it worth long watching? Yeah, I think it's worth long watching. Hopefully that will give us a shot on the tank. Unfortunately, our tank will not be able to... like, overwatch. So, I guess we just scoot a little bit closer. Alright, so we've 2 or 3 overwatches currently. Hopefully, we get to fire on the tank. That'd be very cool. So I assume that's probably our target. So the tank did not aggro on us, which is very unfortunate. So I very much would have liked them to take or come fight us. I think we need to kick this off. We could Haywire Protocol. Let me take a look and see what pops up, because like I said, last time we did this, everything was just broken. Yeah, so we actually, it was explained in the comments that essentially there was no reward, or like, I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Basically, there is no, like, there's nothing here. So we have a 100% chance to do nothing, is what happened last time we tried to hack the tank. So doing this won't help us in any way, shape, or form. Which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. But I guess that just means we can hit him with a combat protocol. And that's going to be a little over 1/10 of his health already. 5 damage. Never mind. No, he's at 88 health out of... he was at 100. The fact that... oh, I didn't play an animation, but he is doing the stun thing, so I think he actually is active. We'll bring you up to see if you can't pull the tank forward. Will he actually approach us? No, he will not at all, which is very unfortunate. But whatever. Let's just start laying into him. Oof. Alright, I think we Blooming Death. I think that is the move right now. And this should theoretically shred the rest of his armor. Or most of it, at least. Yeah, Blooming Death has been reliably unreliable. Every single time we use it, it's disappointing. So, yeah, I don't know what that's about, but whatever. We are going to be burning a lot of abilities here. Before we do that, I think you using Chain Shot might be the way to go here. Because I think that would... One shot should shred more. Yeah, because I believe you shred 2 with 1 hit. Yes, there we go. Alright, so that's all your armor gone. Perfect. Now you just have to deal 50 damage, which I think is not out of reason. 11, alright. 44 damage remaining. We have a light 'em up with you, and I think that will break concealment so you get another action. You will not be able to fire twice, which is unfortunate to be sure.
Rolling.
Say, if we get you close enough that you can fire twice, that would be a massive help, but unfortunately that's just not going to happen. We did get a crit though. 15 damage is pretty huge. 30 health remaining. Alright, who all do we have? We have you. We have you. We have you. Unfortunately, you are not built for taking out tanks. So let's see what you two can do for us right now. I think light 'em up is going to get us pretty darn close. Yeah, 10 health remaining. I think we can take it out. Unfortunately, though, to do so, we're going to have to break concealment. But I suppose it's not the biggest deal because we already know where everything is. So a scout isn't imperative. We really don't want to use rapid fire. Actually, no. Because if you break concealment, you get another action. Yeah, refunds 1 action when you're revealed via... Okay, yeah. Let's pop our concealment and keep our thing. Yeah, okay. So we get a crit, doesn't even matter. And now we still have rapid fire if needed. Alright, so we took that out. And now we can continue moving up this way and flank left. So even if the objective is not one of these two, if it is in fact one of these guys over here, probably this man right here, we will have eyes on the objective before he gets there, ideally. We have, however, completely formed a brick wall of people.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I hope they didn't get revealed, because if we could reveal them on our turn, that would be phenomenal. Problem is, our ammo is going to start looking pretty dry here in a sec. Yeah, this guy seems to be making a beeline for this area over here, so he actually might be the commander. Well, we know there's nothing else, so we theoretically could use roll out into... where is it? We could use that into Death Spiral, but 4 to 8 damage is not really that impressive. So is there any way we could get close enough to use a Hailstorm Cannon without revealing them? Let's give it a shot. If we reveal them, it's not the end of the world. But if we don't, perfect. I'll say we should be able to hit all of them with this Hailstorm Cannon. And that is a pretty darn good opening if you ask me. Say, please tell me that actually hit any of them. Or did we just get cheated? Okay, yeah, we just got cheated. Okay. Oh, XCom, why are you the way that you are? So, yeah, our AoE ability just did 0 damage. Okay, well, you're on fire, so that's interesting. I guess you are an Archon after all, so I suppose it makes sense. Unfortunately, you are out of ammo. But you can't actually see him, so I guess we'll reload and shoot, because that's the best he got going on right now. What can Eclipse Nova see from back here? Only one target, and not very easily. It's worth moving up? Perhaps. Okay, well, let's see if we can't improve our odds here a little bit. Well, like I said, the only thing you can really do right now is shoot. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. Is it worth launching a grenade in here? You are not a grenadier, so firing a grenade will end your turn. You have a fire grenade, so that's an option. Oof, okay, yeah, this is a tough one. We could fly over here and flank something, but that would put us in a pretty sticky predicament. I would like to have you move up and attack the Hammerhead gunship. So I do want a lot of bullets on that in the very near future. Okay, so I think we start with this, see if we can't make something happen. Very cool. Alright, that works really well.
Running dry on ammo.
You, my friend. We actually might be able to just shut down the Hammerhead gunship, and that would work too, actually. That'd probably be the safer route. We could hack it if we have a good enough chance. Wow. Okay, maybe we can't even shut it down. I don't think I want to do that quite yet, unless it's imperative.
Activate haywire.
It's a real shame you only have a 33% chance of hitting that guy. Now let's push up
Sure thing.
and see what we can see. Alright, so we have a basically guaranteed hit on him. We could probably finish this off. Then we have our other targets. Oh, tough call. Because like I said, there's a specific order we need to do things. And it is very hard to say what that order is. Let's push you up. And what can you do for us here, Connor? We could launch a grenade in here. And that would likely kill off the piranha. And this could break the cover above the guy and possibly kill him as well. So I think this is the move here. But that means we are not dropping any damage on the gunship. Okay, it did not kill him. Unfortunately. Oh, it only dealt 2 damage. Did he fall in the fire, maybe? He did just decide to leave entirely, so that certainly makes it difficult to kill him. Like I said, we do still have a guaranteed hit on you. And we can hit him with a combat protocol. So we could likely get the kill on you, and I think that's what we're going to do. You're the scariest target right this second. Maybe we should have moved up first, but whatever. Alright, so that gets him pretty darn close to death. And we'll have you finish him off. Perfect. And so that's the tank down. Who all do we still have left? So we do have you. You could push up, but where does that put us? That puts us over here. What are the odds of one of these two seeing us and activating immediately? Wait. Is his... Oh, his cover's gone. Wait, if that's the case, Eclipse Nova cannot shoot him. Why do you not have a guaranteed hit on him? Oh, can we not get flanks on squad site, maybe? Interesting. Alright, well... You could probably move up and get a kill easily. You're out of actions. You can move up somewhere and probably get a kill on him. Then you could maybe chuck a grenade in here Okay, here's our order of operations. So you move up to here. You take this flank shot and hopefully get a kill. No kill. Alright, that does complicate our things slightly. So now what we're going to do is have Eclipse Nova mark and take a shot. And we're going to pray that he hits, because if he does, this makes our life so much easier. It's 50-50. You got this. Come on. Ah, okay. Okay, that does mean we're not getting a kill on all 3 people. So, in that case, I think you move up to here.
Okay, I'll go.
Finish him off.
It's dead.
And then you move up to... What's your throwing range like? It's pretty decent. Yeah, you move up to like here, and we're gonna hope that the Vespid will struggle a little bit here. But we chuck a grenade directly onto this man. So I think he's gonna have to use his one action to put himself out. So hopefully his one action will not just be shooting us like that, so we take damage immediately. Alright, so he put himself out. The commander's probably not gonna reveal us, apparently, actually. Never mind, he did reveal us. Inconvenient. Alright, well, lunchbox. What can you do for us here? A hailstorm cannon could be valuable if you actually dealt damage with it. That would certainly make things a lot more useful. Alright, so we were right. That is our target. Eclipse Nova, you need to move up. I'll say you are unfortunately in a position where you are not dealing any damage now. Unfortunately, also, we are completely out of... light 'em ups right now. But we do have run and gun, so that is back on the menu. And I think we're going to use it.
Going in for the kill.
We zoom over to here. Oh, hello. I forgot you existed. Oh, we could shoot him, but it will not give us the bonus. That complicates my life ever so slightly. Let's know what are the chances of you landing a shot here. Let's reload and see, because you might have a pretty good shot. 79. Let's... Oh, I was say let's mark, but that's a bad idea. Do you have... Yeah, okay, yeah, you have lightning... or whatever. Rapid targeting. Let's rapid target. Alright, now, if you could take him out, that would be phenomenal. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Alright. Plan is back in action. If you can land this hit, that would be phenomenal as well. Like so. Alright, that's that another target down. For this guy, I think we should be able to take him out pretty reasonably. You being flanked by just about everything under the sun does complicate our life. However, we could move you up and flamethrower them. That is certainly an option. And then if we aid protocol you, the chance of you getting shot in return is slim. No combat protocol. I don't think there's a tremendous amount you're going to be doing for us right now. And I don't think there's anything for you to haywire protocol either. Let's move up to here and see if we don't get a haywire protocol prompt. No, I didn't think so. You might be our aid protocol, because I think we need our medic to shoot. So let's aid protocol where... Yeah, let's aid protocol you. And then what is the range on your flamethrower? So we start here. Ooh, I think we're gonna have to move up quite close in order to get any value. So probably like right here. So if we need to move up here, we need this guy dead this turn. We could fire off another Blooming Death, but that'll almost guaranteed overheat us. Is it worth it? I think so. Especially if he actually gets the kill. Not even remotely close. Not even remotely close. Yeah, I don't understand why Blooming Death is just kind of hot garbage. It claims it's going to deal, like, 30 damage. It never does. It doesn't even get remotely close. I guess we got rid of his armor, but, like, I feel like we could have achieved the same thing with almost any other character, so... Lunchbox, I think you were better when you were a Shiv. Alright, well... I think we still commit to moving you up, and we will figure things out as we go. Unfortunately, lighting this guy on fire isn't going to actually do anything, but we can certainly hit him with a flamethrower anyway. Alright, so these two are on fire now. We gotta hurry this up. I gotta get going. Alright, you have rapid fire, so let's see if we can't make something work with that. Hollow target you, and then rapid fire to get a kill. We probably don't need to, but I mean, at this point, I think it's worth it to guarantee the kill. Alright, perfect. We didn't need it, but like I said, guaranteeing the kill, very good.
Kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We
Yes.
need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles.
So
We
yes,
can't allow
Bradford, I
them to
know.
recover the general's body.
If we can get this Vespid, that would be ideal. Okay, so these two are on fire. How do we proceed? Connor could shoot a grenade in here. Unfortunately, I think that might be our best bet. Yeah, because 40 is not going to do a lot. Ooh, but your grenade doesn't quite reach as far as we need it to. We could suppress, I suppose. I think we just take the shot. Yeah, I thought so.
It's still moving. Draining ammo fast.
Let's move
On
you
the
up.
way.
And I don't want to take you out, because these two are, like I said, on fire. They're not a huge concern. If we could kill you, that would be nice, but I don't think that's happening right now. We just don't have terrific cover at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, who else do we have? We have you, just you two. You will proc an Overwatch, so if we can get you into a position where you can fire, that would be ideal. Okay, well, let's take a shot at you just because we can actually land it.
Hard target, minimal damage.
And then...
My ammo's running low.
It's kind of a sketchy play, but we're going to move up to here. And then if we can take you out... Ooh, I think it's actually worth shooting you because we guarantee a kill. Whereas the other guy, it's not guaranteed. Yeah, 9 damage, we would not have finished the kill. Alright, so our tank is down. Okay, hopefully they spend their whole time just being on fire. Relocate. Hopefully he doesn't immediately flank us and shoot us. That would be pretty cool, because being able to relocate and shoot every single turn is kind of trash. Doing that exact thing right there. Guaranteed hits is kind of lame, but hey.
We see it, and we will take it.
Okay, well, I think that's basically the mission, though. You can just reapply the fire. Keep these two essentially permanently pinned down. Let's say, come on, hurry up, I gotta get going. Let's knock you off your perch. That'll probably just kill you outright, but whatever. Perfect. Do you have any ammo? No. So I say I kind of want you to heal somebody. Wait, healing is now a free action, right? Or no, you're not that high rank, I don't think. Alright. Take another pot shot. Man, we cannot catch a break with that.
Need a resupply.
Alright, I think we push you up now. Oh, right, I forgot about you. Oh, you're such a pain. Okay. Can you go kill him with a sword? 94% chance. It's not guaranteed, though. Where even is he? Is there any way we can get a little bit more damage on that guy? I don't think the answer is going to be yes. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I cannot end this mission quite as... Oh, wait. I say quite as easily as I was hoping.
I'm trusting you here.
But if you get the kill here... Of course, we did not get the kill here. Okay, well, you can see him. Shoot this guy. Alright, that's him down.
Enemy down.
You move up.
Over here. Don't need to ask twice.
You shoot him in the face. And then you move up.
Protect us.
Okay. He burns to death, mission done. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's rapid fire this. Close encounters, very cool. Threat assessment, very, very good.
Excellent work, Commander. Your
Cool.
efforts continue to
Let's take a
bolster the
quick peek
resistance
in
movement
here.
across the globe.
No more promotions. Alright. I may or may not record a little bit more when I get home, but we will certainly see about that. Alright, quick little jump later. And when I say quick, I mean, what, like 9 hours later? Yeah, it is now after work, and we'll continue this video, but not for long, because I am ready for bed. Alright, so we were, I think, just kind of chilling. We were doing this reduced contact cost. Might as well do it, because we don't really have a whole lot to be doing otherwise. I think in the meantime, yeah, we're just gonna, like, knock out research and scan arbitrary random things that probably won't benefit us very much.
But I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely, something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed. Greetings,
Alright,
Commander.
let's, what happened to the plasma, or, what the final tier, the powered armor? Oh, here we go. I apparently am just actually blind. Alright, yeah, let's grab Warden armor.
This is our basic power armor frame, providing the durability you'd expect from a giant armored suit.
Alright, so everyone is going to have some pretty good armor finally. And we have plasma weapons, we have plasma or power armor. We have basically as many upgrades as we are going to get. So I think in this next episode we're gonna be more or less ready to, I think, do the end game. Viper Autopsy I think gives us like poison rounds or something like that. Lost Autopsy isn't very beneficial to us right now. Andromedon Autopsy, I can't quite recall. I think the Sectopod Autopsy gives us an upgrade to our tech weapons, so I think we do that.
I've been told.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent network tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent network tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tygan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
Alright, so we have
It looks like we've
the
got our work cut out for us,
second to
Commander.
final mission unlocked.
We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance
Wow,
to
that is
strike at Advent's heart.
very few
Once we
enemies.
control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
Yeah, so we don't want to start that quite yet. I am far too tired and it's far too late into this episode. But I think, wait, can we? Okay, no, I was gonna say, can we do that? But yeah, we can actually. We don't even need contact. So I think that's what we're gonna do next episode. We're gonna go ahead and
Commander, our ring facility is
I don't think we need to worry about the ring facility, big dog. So I think this next mission we're gonna send in a lot of our main people and hit them basically as hard as we can. And I think next episode will probably be the last one. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.